If you're a fan of regular nachos, you're going to love what we can do with tater tots by turning them into
Totchos.
Totchos. It's a genius idea. We love tots. Love tots in a burrito, in a hot dish. Have you found the hot dish? It's like a Midwest thing that you would take to somebody's house if they were sick, make them feel better. The casserole, chicken, beef, whatever underneath, and then beautifully lined up tots on top. But that's not what we're making today. We're making tater tot nachos. They're gonna be so good. Listen, here's the plan. We get the tots in the oven. I'm gonna quick pickle some red onions for the top. Lovely. Make some guacamole for the top, even lovelier. A little garlic cumin-y white sauce for some of this over the top, and a cheese sauce made with a lot of cheese. So my tots just went into the oven. They're gonna take about a half an hour. You wanna build your totchos with crispy tots. But we'll begin with the quick pickling of the red onion. This is a little pot on the heat, but the pot's too small for this little burner, and it does that. So I'll hold it. This is 3/4 of a cup apple cider vinegar, and 1/4 of a cup of water. Now it'll stay. We want to bring this to a boil with a little bit of sugar, about a teaspoon, the good pinch of kosher salt. We just want the salt and the sugar to dissolve. And while we wait for that to happen, take our little glass jar, and these are thinly sliced red onions that we just want to put in here. Make as much as you want. Great stuff. Taco fan, you want these for sure. Our water is boiled, everything's dissolved. Move this, and now watch. I will spill if I try and do that. So I'm just gonna go into here, and then into here. Perfecto. That was one medium-sized red onion, thinly sliced. Push everything down, put the lid on. And this guy's now gonna sit for half an hour. You'll see it'll be much redder when we get them. They'll be delicious. They'll be better tomorrow or the next day, but this is quick pickling. And we only have a half an hour, so it's perfect for us. Let's move on to our proteins. I did do that nice. This, ladies and gentlemen, are chicken thighs and skirt steak. I love skirt steak. Who says you can't do 2 proteins? Let's make this the best totchos we can. But before we do that, we make a little rub for both of these. And that would look like this. Chipotle chili powder, cumin, garlic powder, and a big whack of our BFF, and mix. Back come the proteins. We do this. You get a little bit of oil to help everything stick. Then we season. Oh, happy day. This stuff is gonna be great. And these, I normally like to cook things on the grill, but we're going flat top today. I like the idea of a little charring for a little extra flavor. First on the chicken, we'll go right here, like this. Oh boy. What's not to love? On the other side, our skirt, in like this. Now we're talking. Should be obvious, we're just cooking till these guys are done. Oh yeah, when you season heavily like this and then you go right to the heat, it might make you cough, but it smells good. So you can take a look. It's been on what, about a minute? Nice. Neither of these are gonna take very long. Let's give this little guy a flip. This is what I wanted. This charring is just gonna add extra flavor, but you can't get any other way. All right, chicken flipping time. Hello, pretty. Everything I imagined. And I suppose the big boy piece of skirt can go too. When everybody's done, off they come. All right, this little kid's ready. We'll take him off. Now we're just waiting for everybody else. All right, we're there. Everybody's coming off now. Let's go, guys. We let these rest, but time to make a sauce and a guac. This is everything we need for a quick little guac. Well, it doesn't have to be quick, but I'm spilling already. Here's what we've got. We have an avocado that we will cut. Hello, lovely. And get out the inside, but easier if you just do this, make some cuts. Don't cut through your hand, please. Perfectamente. Quick little mash just to get it going. Let's throw some lime in. It'll help with the mashing. I've said it many times. I don't know about you, but I do not like a pasty guacamole. I like it chunky. So don't turn it into a gross little paste unless you want it that way. A little diced onion, we need some tomato, in goes the tomato, a little diced cilantro, and the important part for me is some chipotle juice from a can of chipotle peppers. If you want it spicy, feel free to chop them up, but I said quick, so we're not chopping. Oh, and some BFF. Won't be the same without it. That's gonna be insane. We put that in the fridge, we make a little white sauce. Our white sauce, oh man. Our white sauce will be made in here. It'll just be easier. And it consists of sour cream. Would a bowl be easier? Potentially. Would it be any more fun? Nope. A little milk, a little hit of cumin, a little garlic paste, tiny bit of BFF. And let's try and mix this a bit. I think we're in good shape. Oh yes. Let's move on to our cheese sauce. This is a decent sized pot that's on the heat. This is about a cup of milk going in. And this is 2 pounds of maybe the most important component in a cheese sauce ever made, Velveeta. 2 pounds. They come in a big 2-pound block. I'll start introducing some chunks. I don't want to throw them all in at once, but Velveeta melts really lovely, so you don't have to worry too much. So over the next few minutes, I'll slowly keep adding pieces of the cheese, letting it melt down. And once it's there, we'll start adding some other stuff. And first in will be a drained 15-ounce can of diced tomatoes with green chilies, like that. Let's put a little of our BFF in, a little cumin, and I think a little garlic paste, and we mix. Oh, glorious, glorious cheese sauce. Now, if you find it's getting too thick on you, just add a little bit more milk. This is about as lovely as it could get. Notice the adornment to my finger I cut myself on that stupid can of tomatoes. All right, I'll take this off the heat. We'll cut the chicken and the steak. Tots are on the way, and we build. You want to talk about beautiful? Do you want to talk about beautiful? Because I think you should. Chicken first. Just into beautiful little bites. I mean, I always say, think about how somebody's gonna eat something. You're not gonna put bites this big in a thing of nachos. That would be ridiculous. But pieces like this, that you can deal with. Okay, chicken, let's just do it all, whether we use it all. I mean, if you had nothing else but this pile of beautifully cooked chicken in front of you, I think you'd be very happy. But there's so much more gonna go on. And look, cutting against the grain with chicken, yeah, we did back and forth, it's fine. It's not that crucial. But it is crucial with this because you want to shorten those fibers, make it easier to eat. So you can see the way the lines go. So here's what I do. And before you say, Sam, you're not cutting against the grain, I'm just separating, and now I'm gonna turn, and now I will. And look how beautifully cooked that is. Same rub on both. Oh, skirt steak, damn. Damn, Helen, damn. I mean, here, look at this. Here's what all the TikTok people do. They turn their pieces this way. All right, let me clean up my counter, get the tots, and we're building. We're ready to build. Let me show you what we're building in. You know what this is? And don't say chow mein noodles. This is a number 10 can, restaurant size, commercial restaurant size. What we're doing is we're mimicking something that, dare I say it, Guy Fieri makes called trash can nachos. And he uses regular tortilla chips, but he builds it in one of these things, and then he lifts it up. Well, that's what we're doing. Let's get the chow mein out of here, though. I need both sides open. Who wants chow mein noodles? I did not think that many were in the can. Bottom off. This is ready. The cheese sauce is ready. The proteins are ready. The tots are ready. So let me get them, and we can begin this process. Here's how this goes down. We need a receptacle. We need our number 10 can. And I believe we should start with a ladle of cheese sauce in the bottom. That would only be right. Oh, I see this making a huge mess here, guys. So now let's put some tots in. I think a little more cheese. I'm using the cheese as glue. And now I believe we could go with a layer of chicken because I think we have 2 layers of chicken. How are you guys with black beans? Good. Excellent. A layer of black beans in here. More tots. A little bit more cheese. Remember, we're making nachos, and you gotta have your cheese with the nachos. And now I say we go the steak layer. And before everybody freaks out about how red this is, it's called oxidization, kids. You cut it, and you leave it out, and it does this. Tiny bit more cheese, more tots. Last round of chicken. I burnt myself. Oh, 2 pieces of steak I missed. That's fine. These are some diced green chilies, just out of a can. Could probably have used a spoon. I think we're going one more layer of the tots. Okay, couple things. Final cheese. Just glue. It's glue. Think of it as glue. Totchos. Now, we have our guacamole. 2 more things left. Some of the pickled onion. Remember what's last? White sauce. All right, see ya. Thanks for hanging out with us. Oh wait, I gotta do this. The point of the whole thing is that at this moment, just take a picture of it and we'll say that it worked. All right, I think the key is the can and the Totchos have to think you're in charge. I don't want to display any weakness here, so I'm just going. Yep, there we go. Get ready for a picture.
Just go, just keep going. Alright, it's on.
Fuck. Tower of, it actually, oh, that looked good. It was great up until then. Well, fork, fork, fork. This is what has to happen. It looks really good.
It does.
This is probably how you want to present it to eat anyways.
I think so. I mean, look,
Oh my god.
it was a last minute idea to do them
mouth.
this way. I know, right? Oh shit. Have you had to try the steak?
So good.
Oh shit.
My first bite was steak.
Mine too.
Oh my god.
yeah, the steak
The
is
cheese sauce app.
insane.
Chicken bite. All right, I'm not gonna lie. It didn't stand up, but I think this is the best nachos I've ever made.
Holy shit.
Totchos, man.
Totchos, I mean.
I'm doing a chicken and steak bite.
So good.
Oh, the onions. I just had my first.
They're really pickled.
In a half an hour. And look, like I said, they got it way more pink, red. Well, I'm not going anywhere.
Amazing. Holy
Wait.
shit. I need to stop for fat purposes.
Take us out, Max.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Totchos, subscribe. Go to shopsccg.com. Holiday sale's still gone. You can still get up to 30% off.
I am not kidding.
And we love you guys.
This
Thanks
is
for being
insane.
here.
By the way, the tots after the whatever the package said how long to cook them, they were not done. You need crispy, and they're very crispy. I ended up putting them under the broiler for a couple minutes aside to get them there. Trust me, you want to do it. You can't have a weak tot, because the thing about nachos is you got those crisp chips. You need that texture in there.
Or else it's all going to fall over.
Strong foundation.
Strong foundation.